Greetings, I don't know, skeletons. I am Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker. We are playing Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup as a Ghoul Elementalist. We're playing with the latest version from Trunk, which has some really interesting changes. The game has changed quite a bit since I have last played. It is definitely better with magic, and I think it's worse with a melee character. We'll start. So you can see here there are some new interesting races. Meteoran is kind of interesting. That has a very limited time. You have to really go through here. I haven't played it yet. I haven't played probably half of the races in the game yet, but you know what? That's okay. We're going to try one that I have never won before, but seems like an interesting one. And that is a Ghoul Ice Elementalist. I have not won with either one of these combos, but we're going to see how well this actually works. So, first thing to do is to set skills. It's a little bit silly, but I always like to round the skills that we start training with to the nearest power of 2. Power of 1, because I just like even numbers. It's probably stupid, but oh well. We're going to train our ice magic to 12. So first of all, Ghoul has a number of interesting things that doesn't have many great, particularly skills, but we're immune to poison, which is nice. We have sharp fingernails, so that gives us a default weapon. Flesh is cold resistant, so, you know, that's kind of a nice little ability. Immune to negative energy, hugely valuable. We don't regenerate when monsters are visible, mostly. With the exception, we'll get down. We don't have pain or torment, which is kind of nice, mostly an endgame type of thing. You don't tend to find too much of that early on. And you thrive by killing the living. So when we kill something that is alive, then we eat off of its energy. The old ghouls, when they had chunks in the game, you could eat chunks of food and regenerate. The current version, you just gain some health automatically when you kill something that's alive, which is kind of cool. Skill wise, you can see that most of the attributes are -1, which isn't bad. Particularly poor at some types of magic, conjurations and hexes, which are kind of a general case. Fire magic as well, and air magic. We're going to stay away from those. We're going to, in an ideal world, we would gain some earth magic and ice magic. Those two should work pretty well together. Poison magic may also be of some interest. Invocations are pretty good. Evocations are not as great. And I think that is all there is to really say on this subject. On that note, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start just cautiously looking our way through here, seeing if we see anything too scary. Dungeon 1 is usually not too bad. So we see a lizard. You see that we have this minus regen, so we're not going to regenerate when we are, facing anything. So, that could be a little bit scary, but shouldn't be too terrible. Let's go ahead and just fight him. We scratch him with our claws. Pretty easy character. A whip, not worth using our claws for. Okay. That's not bad. Looks fine. So Ice Elementalists tend to be good. Ooh, Staff of Cold. Hello. Now this is interesting. So if we take a look at our spells, we do have, a current spell is Freeze. We could use that. For some people, it might be better. We'll have Frozen Ramparts, which is a fantastic skill. Ozark Armor, if you get into a corridor, you can use those two and you can kill a lot of stuff that's coming towards you. Hailstorm is good for fighting things that are a little bit further away. Those are not something we're going to have quite yet, but we'll have those soon enough. So Cobalt is a little bit dangerous. We're going to sneak up on him. We're going to come here and hopefully, yep. Yeah, we're going to attack while wearing nothing. Let's freeze him. So I have a macro set up. So... well, we have a macro set up to when I hit the 1 button, it will automatically freeze. Kind of handy little thing to do from time to time, but yep. Just making sure that the stream is going good. Always good to check because sometimes I do stupid things like leave the microphone off. When my computer resets, which doesn't happen very often, sometimes the microphone doesn't work. And so last game I played, I had the microphone set off. We made a mistake there. We should have walked straight towards him. We ran out of magic, which is fine. But luckily in the early game, you're pretty forgiving with a mistake. And honestly, you know, if we die early on, that's okay too. So, well, let's wait until we go advance a level, and then we'll start to do some auto exploration of the tunnels to, you know, clear things out a little bit quicker. There is a lot here. Got some gold. Let's see. I'm hitting O, and so that's auto exploring. You can see the path that we took to get to there. Okay, we've reached level 2. Bats are kind of annoying, so we're going to use the freeze on it. They're just really an annoyance. They're not really that likely to be dangerous. We'll scratch this guy. Good. I think the music's a little bit too loud in my headphones. Let me... I don't think that'll change the volume. It'll be fine. The range of sound for these headphones is amazingly low. They're nice, but it almost always depends on the volume of whatever. In fact, this song seems particularly loud. Let me just turn this down a little bit. Okay. That's a bit better. Freeze this guy. Little cockroach. Ring of Magical Power. Very handy weapon for early game. Much less later on, but this will let us use magic for much longer than we would be previously. So we're going to be using our magic. So we found the unknown god, which tends to happen. And then I just hit Control G and the backspace down to go down the nearest staircase. So we're now on Dungeon 2. Okay. Good. Rest up with 5. Whip of Venom. Out of curiosity, let's see. D wield. Does that increase our power? What does the Staff of Cold actually do? Increases the power of ice spells. It says it doesn't make it... It makes it so that they're more powerful, which is not something I normally look at. The power is 60% of the way up there. So it will make it more damaging. I think we're going to go ahead and do that, though. It does not make it more likely to work. Which is fine. We'll probably want to take this off at some point in time, but... So we can't go through that statue, but we know that there's a hobgoblin there. Let's go ahead and increase our intelligence, which will make our spell ability a little bit better. So we have a store. Manual of Dodging. We're going to mark that. Guide on Icy Enchantment. What's this? Inner Flame. Summon Ice Beast. Hailstorm we already have. Ice Form would actually be kind of nice. Unarmed combat tends to work well for that kind of thing. So we can become an ice beast and we can summon an ice beast. That's interesting. I think I'm going to mark that. Yeah, this music is definitely too loud. There we go. Hopefully that'll be just a little something to give some noise when I am talking. It's probably not the best thing to approach these guys, but this is still only dungeon level 2. We could run into something kind of nasty. Adders are normally kind of nasty, but it's not so bad for us because we are immune to poison, but they can be a nasty early game thing otherwise. So we're going to let these guys come to us. Good. Just freezing them. Got a Rapier, Gozag's Righteous Fury. Drain, Strength, and Stealth minus. Not too interested in this. Go ahead and pick the scroll. We haven't identified any scrolls yet. Sigmund is one of the worst peeps you can find early on. I really wish I had Frozen Ramparts. So, unfortunately, with the newest changes, running away like this is going to be damaging, but we really had to get away from Siggy. So we're going to go down a different set of... This is bad. See, 2 hits, and we actually got lucky there. We could have gone down. So we're going to go down this staircase. Tempted to skip this floor. I should probably. These guys can be kind of nasty, so we're going to go ahead and freeze Frozen Ramparts this. They hit pretty hard. Luckily, you can run away from them, so we can do another one of these. They also heal pretty quickly. Okay, freeze him and got him. Good. Siggy, we're only experience level 3. I hate to do this, but we really cannot fight Siggy now. We should go down. We're going to skip a level and we'll come back. That's how this is going to work. Okay. No problems there. When we get to experience 4 or 5, then we'll go fight Siggy. Maybe. He's probably the cause of the most deaths in the game, Sigmund. For any one character. So he's a unique character, meaning you only ever see one of them in the dungeon. You don't always see all the uniques either. But he's pretty nasty. See Invis. That will help because Siggy does go invisible, I believe. And not worth it for a Hobgoblin to take that kind of risk. Ring of Flight. I don't think we're going to do that. Flight is not the best thing. It has its uses for sure, but oh dear. The Scorpion's not going to be as bad, so we're actually going to do this, which will not really help against the endoplasma. I think they're immune. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Scorpions, I forget, are another one that like the adders that are pretty nasty, except we're immune to poison. So we've reached level 5. That was kind of stupid of me to do, to get myself in this position, but it looks like we got out of it all right. Cobalt will be annoying, but okay. I tell you, that spell is worth its weight in gold. So we have armor now, and we can cast both our armor and the frozen ramparts with a yellow, which is not particularly dangerous. So if you cast a spell that you're not ready for, it can cause some bad stuff to happen, but it's not likely to happen with a yellow. Okay. Good. I might have to change the music that we play when I do this. Attack. Okay. Some of the songs are a little bit weird, and I think I don't have the levels right, but that's okay. If it's annoying, I can turn it off. Just let me know. So far, so good. Dart slugs are kind of annoying, but they're not too bad. Their problem is they can fire on you from a long ways away, and they do decent bad. They're kind of nasty. They're one of the nastier Dungeon 1 guys, but since we're not on Dungeon 1, it's not so bad. So we got the Book of Displacement. Let's take a look. Gels Gravidas can be a fun spell for translocation, but translocation typically is not what we want. Lesser beaconing. Well, let's take a look at these, and then we'll decide. So lesser beaconing, describing beacons the target forward, attempts to place them adjacent to the caster. That could be useful in the right case, but I don't think we're going to get any of these. Teleport other will teleport the whatever monster we have away from us. It's a lot to train to get there. So hounds, they often come in packs. They almost always do, actually. Can we wear a helmet? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we are in a better position to take on Siggy. So we're gonna come here. Let's go back up. I should have gone into this hall. So this is a good spot to fight Siggy. So we're gonna first cast our armor. So our AC is up. You can see the blue level here. And then we're going to hit ZB. And that's going to cast our frames. Can we maybe Ice Blast him? Yeah, he's worth Ice Blasting. There we go. So we reached level 6. Got rid of Siggy. And now we should be on a decent streak. So let's just take a look, see if there's any decent weapons. We have not been picking up darts. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll pick up darts and javelins. Lightning rods are pretty good. Condenser veins are good. We'll also pick those up if we happen to see any. All right, let's go down to the next level. So now with these darts, the nice thing, you can poison something, but mostly you can throw it at something to get its attention. Die. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. ZC, ZB. So he's going to walk into our death zone. Fire R. Control T. Do we not? Wait. Okay. Control F. R. Enter. There we go. Well, he wasn't too bad. Should we breed any scrolls? Probably not. I like to save them for bigger stacks. We do have a lot of unidentified potions, which we're going to have to get to. Ooh. We found the temple. So now we get to choose which god we're going to go for. So I'm going to just auto-explore. Well, I really like the idea of doing Hep. So Hep gives you kind of an extra person to play with, and free summons most of the time. Let's see if we can see here the abilities. They have an ancestor that will come with them. This ancestor you can recall them, you can swap positions with them, which can be kind of nice. You can drain creatures nearby when transferring your ancestor. Kind of some fun abilities that can happen here. The fact that we'll have another person will allow us to get out of certain dangerous situations. And one thing that's kind of interesting, if we pull up the menu, you gain piety by exploration, I believe. I don't see where it says that, but you do. So as we're exploring the rest of this area, then we're going to gain a little bit of piety, which is kind of nice. So with the gods, as you increase your abilities towards them, then stuff will happen. I'm just going to say Ice Elementalist of Hepleakwana. Just changing the title so that way we can reflect this very important decision. All right. I feel like we're in a little bit higher risk situation than I... Orc Priest, you're nasty. I'm going to fire a dart at you, and then I'm going to go down the stairs, wait just a couple of ticks by pushing the period, go back up. Okay, you are in the zone, good. It's figured as long as we had our frozen ramparts in effect. So we have a ghost here. We're not gonna attack that one. That one's pretty nasty, to say the least. Can we hit you? Interesting. I didn't think that was possible. Okay. Come to me. Good. So, one of the new interesting changes, you can't auto-explore when there is a object that is inside one of these. What's your deal? So this is a player who died here previously, most likely. Sometimes they'll have just kind of neutral ones. Poison and Sting. We actually could probably take that guy on, but I'm not going to yet. He's still dangerous. And dangerous ghosts are really bad. Okay. Just letting the ramparts do most of the damage. I also cast armor to make it a little bit better. We'll hide from the ghost. This guy shouldn't be too bad. We'll just take him out with a freeze. So we're going to manually go away from here. Water, I'm always a little bit leery of it for a couple of reasons. Mostly eels. And also, you don't want to be attacking when you're in water, because it will make it a little bit more likely you're going to get damaged. It can be fun to have the enemies in water. This is a spiral. Interesting. Ooh. That's kind of fun. So just do some auto-exploring here. Centaurs! They attack with bows, and they're pretty nasty with bows. But they don't attack when you're right next to them with bows, and so they actually... their damage goes down considerably when you're close. Ooh. Maces and flails, huh? So we're going to get right up next to him. I'm going to use my armor. Good. So maces and flails. So this is a manual which will help improve our skill. Do we have any maces that are worth anything? Just the whip of venom, and even then, not really. Okay. So let's go down to these walls where we're a little bit more protected. Let them come at us. Okay. Now, we need to get Hailstorm. Can't get that memorized yet. Okay. It's okay because we can't really effectively cast it yet either. So I'm okay with the fact that we can't cast it, or can't memorize it yet. Let's just explore around manually some. So now we have our ancestor here. So if we take a look, starts out pretty harmless, immune to poison though. I mean, basically the same kinds of skills that we have. It's not much. Killing this monster yields no experience because it's an ally. Let's go ahead and put on the cloak. Is there any boots in here? No. Okay. We may take a look for some better armor. What would be good is if we had some scales. Scale mail, yeah. Troll leather armor wouldn't be bad either. Well, no, troll leather armor doesn't do much for us as a ghoul because we can't regenerate. And I think we have basically finished exploring, so we're going to go down these stairs. The rush of water. So there is an entrance to the sewers here. So let's go ahead and read the scroll of teleport. Okay. Well, that didn't do much. Let's go here so we're guaranteed. Armor. Okay. Get our magic back. Good. So we're looking first for this portal, which is a time thing. So there's a limited amount of time that we can go into it. It's a decent amount of time, but it is something we still need to get on if we're going to do it. And I'm not doing a great job of finding it. Ice is a little bit dangerous because we don't have any ability to damage them with magic. Oh, it's the Shadow Imp. Those aren't as bad. Let's just kill this guy with some freezes. There's probably some more, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to not heal in the interest of time. Okay. Good. So our piety with Hep is growing. A drain nearby, so we're close. Yeah, no. If we were close, it's got to be up. There's an upstairs. I have a feeling it's to the left. Very nearby. Okay, here we go. So we're going to cast Frozen Ramparts, and then it's going to freeze the guys, and then we're going to just jump right in. Good. With our magical power ring, I wasn't too worried. So now that we're in here, we have as long as we need to explore the place. What's really annoying is when they have more than one timed portal. Okay. Thank you. go ahead and do this. So sewers is fairly straightforward. It tends to have a few more poison type things, but they're all pretty low level. The worst thing you can find here is there is a unique that is special to the area. A special troll, I can't remember the name. Sometimes you'll see in here. Fire R enter. Okay. Got it. There is enough poison stuff that it can sometimes get a little bit dicey. You tend to find a lot of potions and sometimes spells in here. So finding one early can really give you a lot of consumable stuff to go after. So let's go ahead and get you. Good. Ice it up. You can't actually hurt your ancestor, I don't think. So you can do some stuff that you wouldn't do with other summons. Now, Altar of Jiva. This could have been fun, but we have a god already. Jiva is the god of slime. It's supposed to be pretty good. I've never actually tried Jiva. So there's a scale mail. Not anything here worthwhile that we have not gotten. All right. We're going to throw a dart. Ice it up. I don't like this big open area. Okay, good. Luckily, my ancestor is really helping out. Okay, good. So let's just finish auto-exploring to get everything else. We're going to go down. Now, we have the teleport scroll. That can be a nice emergency. We got 4 scrolls. Good. Identity. Let's take 8 inky. Okay, so curing is of limited use. It can heal confusion. It's mostly used for poison. So it's of limited use for a ghoul. Heal wounds is a better healing. Curing does heal a little bit. So that's kind of nice. Brilliance will improve our magical power. So that can be good. We can remember their lives. So what should we be? So we can choose to have a knight, a battle mage, or a hexer. I think we'll try for a knight. So we're going to be the battle mage, and they're going to be the knight that's protecting us. And you know what? I want them to just deal with that. Good. Ice magic is level 11. We have started the process of... we're going to do a little bit of conjurations because Hailstorm also uses conjuration. So we'll get a little bit of conjuration to improve the ability. Whites are kind of annoying because they are resistant to cold. We're going to just go ahead and let our knight deal with things. Can we get you... Follow me. Okay. So we're going to attack together here. +3 hand dex, not bad. We do Hailstorm. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm going to use my armor to help protect me. And that seemed to have worked quite nicely. Got another book, Petrify and Irradiate. Petrify is Earth, which we kind of want. Transmutation would not be a bad ability. Both of those are transmutations. So how good are we at transmutation? -1, so not the best, but not the worst. We may... Well, this is too perfect. We're just gonna let our frozen ramparts deal with this. Yeah, I don't care about the armor. Good. Got it. Avoided the trap. Let's come up here so we can get our friend. Not used to doing a summoner type thing, which is part of why I wanted to play with Sep. Come here. Down one more. So we're gonna cast our armor. We're gonna go ahead and get the ramparts. Good. Steam Dragon. Huh. I think this will be fine. Jeez, that went way better than I thought it was going to. Another Steam Dragon. They're not that common. So switch. Good. We'll increase our intelligence. And let's get out of the steam. Good. Frozen Ramparts is doing its duty. So now we hit level 12. So we're on to Conjuration. So we're only going to do a little bit more of that. So we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of Invocation. Some Invocation helps, but it's not as critical as some of the gods that are basically pure Invocation. We will get more Evocations, and that's going to give us the good ability to use our wands. So we have just a Wand of Ice Blast. Not super useful, but still comes in handy. Ring we haven't identified. Protection from cold. We have a natural protection from cold. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that. Let's come down so our knight can play. We could do Hailstorm. Yeah, let's do a Hailstorm. Good. Yeah. That was probably a little bit more risk than we should have taken. We probably should have brought him down so that he couldn't shoot us. Look for a corner. Oh, this is just kobolds. Ice Storm, yeah. I normally don't like to attack in the open with being an Ice Elementalist, but they're just kobolds. They're easy enough, even with the leader there. So, Degeneration, we can drop you. It makes us weaker. It's the potion from Harry Potter in Deathly Hallows that Dumbledore drinks. That's the potion of degeneration, basically. Teleportation, interesting. Let's go ahead and do this. Ice Blast. Okay. Bears are not too scary except for when they're about to die. I think after this, we're going to get some fighting ability trained. We do have a stack of 3 scrolls. Maybe we'll read that one. Let's just freeze this guy. Just one. There's a lot of dudes here. I go ahead and do ramparts. Okay. No more magic skills, but we're just gonna stay put, and yeah, we got it. That was a little bit dicey, but luckily there was nothing too hard. We're just gonna hang tight here. Let's actually come here to the door. Good. So we can freeze it. Water moccasins, usually by the time you find them, they're not too bad. They're usually popcorn. But they can be a little bit dicey with their poison, but we're immune to poison, so we don't care. Maggie! So Maggie has a wand. Maggie is kind of like us. Most damaging thing is she can memorize and make it so we cannot flee away from her. But I don't know if that affects us as a ghoul. Okay. Heal up. Good. So we got another identify. Let's go ahead and read that. Normally you want to read on an up scroll, but that's mostly in case you find a teleport, because you don't want to teleport on a level where you don't know it. But we have most of this level explored. The worst thing this could be is a noise. Amnesia. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Okay. We'll keep it. Oh, fudge. Follow me. Good. Killed Crazy Yusuf. Crazy Yusuf is, well, crazy. We had a ghost on D4. D7. Yeah, let's go back to D4 real quick. I'm gonna cast Armor, Ramparts. Then we're gonna open this up. They're gonna start taking damage, and we're going to just attack them and let Hep do his thing. Get our Ancestor, get another Potion of Curing and of Identification. Not bad. Invisibility, that can be a fun thing. So let's go to D8. Nothing too bad here. Now, we are going to want to start to look for the entrance to Lair. Have we found entrance to Lair? No. That's right, D8 is the first level it can appear from. So you can see here, Lair is another branch. It can be easier than the last few dungeon levels. So it'll appear between 8 and 11. We're now in that range. Okay. Not too bad. Let's move up here. This is a good spot for us. Just the one. I'm going to use my armor instead. Let the ramparts kill them. Hornets. I normally absolutely detest these guys, but they're not bad as a ghoul. All right, so let's get our fighting skill up a bit, which will increase our health points. We're also going to get our dodging skill up. We don't have much in the way of armor. 9%. Is there any scales? We do have acid scales. These are not bad. Huh. So this must have been from Maggie. So as you put on armor, it will make it so your spells don't work as effectively, but Hailstorm at 13% is not bad. That is well worth a little bit of a drop in ability, and our armor has gone way up. No, I don't think we're going to do that yet. So let's go back to 8. So Prince Ribbit is a blink frog, essentially, that shows up later on. A little bit more powerful than them. He'll jump around, so he's pretty annoying, but other than that, it's not too bad. So Two-Headed Ogre. If I wasn't sure that this tile that happens in the portals, that this was there, this would be really scary. Two-Headed Ogre right now could easily kill us. And a scary looking ghost at the same time. Moth of Wrath. Ooh, we're not going in that one for a while. Now, Transparent Longsword could be interesting. What's the Potion of Might? Potions of Might are pretty good. Obviously, though, we're staying away from that for a while. Yeah, let's get the Moccasin dead. Good. Frozen Rampart certainly does wonders there. We got another spellbook. Dispersal. Feel like the game wants us to do translocations a little bit. We'll think about it. There's a shield there. I don't think a shield is our goal. I'm just going to armor up and we're going to... Okay. Let my knight deal with it. Ice Blast. Yeah, we do. Or Hailstorm. Not Ice Blast. Auto Explore. I don't think this... Well... I'm gonna Hailstorm, which will do a little bit of damage to it. Maurice is an interesting... Ooh, a Wand of Paralysis. Let's go ahead and get our defenses up early. Maurice is not too bad on a basically empty level here. But Maurice can steal from you and it's kind of annoying like that. But we got rid of Maurice. No problem. Icy Enchantment could be interesting. Still have that manual of dodging. I do intend to buy that sometime, but the Icy Enchantment we're not going to do yet for sure. We do have another identity. So the potions... Might is probably not going to be useful. We may drop that one. No stacks of things, of scrolls to read that are worth doing. Okay. Just go ahead and kill these orcs. Wand of Flame. They have their limited use, and this is actually one of the few times they're useful. They're really good for attacking things that are on water. And they're okay for attacking things that are based. The water, as it goes over water, it will turn it into steam. They're really good for killing eels. Let's go ahead and freeze this up. Yeah, this is a good hailstorm. We'll let our knight face that. Let's go ahead and fire a poison dart. Yeah, we're gonna kill the armor. Okay. Warriors are not too scary at this point in time. The priests are one of the most likely to kill you character classes out there. Good. No problem though. Shadows are annoying, but their main annoyance is that they can disappear. So I want you to follow me. We're going to come to here. I'm going to switch with you. Do ramparts. Yeah, that's exactly right. Get the ramparts back up, and no problem. So, this is an interesting combination. So the Basilisk can freeze. You can turn you into stone, which will make it so you can't move, you can't attack, but it is high AC. The bear's not too bad by itself. The elephant can push us, which will kill our ramparts. What we want to do is be here. We're going to start to ink up. This is a entrance to lair, I'm almost positive. Let's go ahead and hailstorm. So where we are right now, the elephant can't push us, which will not kill our ramparts. Yep, let our knight take care of that. Good. Yep, entrance to lair. I knew it. You get a sense for this. They definitely are predictable. Oh, lightning rod. Minus will is kind of bad, but this is not a horrible weapon. Protect, it's kind of nice. See and Viz, we don't need. It's only a short sword. It's not that great. All right. I want you to come follow me. Don't need you to be a knight. Well, you are a knight, but we're going to just attack these in a protected area and get rid of them by physically attacking them. Okay. What's this mace? A Morning Star +3. I'm going to pick this up because we do have that mace book. We may want to start training mace at some point in time. I'm confused at what I did. Oh, I was headed to the downstairs. That's what it was, and I found another one. Okay. Is there another mace? I mean, +3 Morning Star is pretty good. Let's go down a level. Nothing too serious. We're going to go ahead and just Frozen Ramparts. And then let's do a Hailstorm or two. Just one. So the only thing that's nasty of the Cobalts is the Brigand, and even then it's not that bad. We finished this. What do we want to train now? I'm going to train spellcasting a bit so we can get some more spells. I think that will be helpful. Failure rate is way too high, but we could actually cast those without damage. If we have Blink, then maybe. Unseen Horror, which we can see because we have See and Viz. Let's go ahead and... Unseen Horrors are really nasty normally, but they're not bad when you can actually see them. So I do not want to fight a pack of bees, even with poison resistance. I'm going to recall the ancestor to bring him closer here. Now, a lot of good that did. Okay, well, we got it. There's only a few bees. Mind your business. Okay, what should we do now? Our ice magic is more than good enough. I do have a feeling that at some point in time we're going to want to train maces, and we do have a decent mace. Let's go ahead and just start training this. I don't know if we're going to finish going to the... Normally, when you train something, you want to go to... if we look at E... You want to go to the min delay, which is at level 16 for this mace. That will mean that the attack will be half of the time, so you get 2 attacks for every 1 attack that you do at no skill. So we could get there fairly quickly. I'm going to go ahead and let Tim go up to the front, and we're going to heal the chief. Anguish and Enfeeble. Enfeeble's a Hex, level 7. We're not going to do that. Anguish, Hex, Necromancy. I think it's a pain type thing. I don't think we're going to try that. Okay, no problem. Let's go ahead and rampart this. This would be good to go down one and then rampart. Yes. So then we can attack together with our ancestor. That went quick. Let's go ahead and keep... Oh, that's right, because we have the spell book. It'll go really fast. We're going to keep training until the Mace's book is out. So there's some money that's hidden there. Komodo dragons aren't too bad. We're going to go ahead and armor up, and then we'll take care of this guy. Ooh. It was a little bit worse than I had hoped for. Alright. Lots of popcorn here. We're going to close the store, and then we're going to summon our dude back. Build up our armor. Good. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Doesn't matter. Get our ramparts back, and we're good. There's a lot of dudes here. This is probably an entrance to Orc. Let's close the door. Summon our ancestor. We're gonna get our ramparts back. Okay. A warrior. Freeze you. Okay. What was this? Vampiric Morning Star is better than our current Morning Star. And in fact, I'm going to drop the Morning Star, and I'm going to... Well, I'm going to keep the +3 just in case we find a brand weapon, because Vampiric's not the best brand unless you're a Deep Dwarf that is no longer. But I think at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and start wielding our Vampiric Morning Star. So anytime we hit something now, we don't even have to kill it, and we will heal. So we got the entrance to Orc into Lair. Usually D11's kind of dicey. You might not want to do it until you've done Lair. But we're going to try it, and so far it's not too bad. The Ancestor's really pushing me on further. I don't think we've lost one yet, though, which is kind of cool. I don't think it makes a difference if you lose an Ancestor, but... Okay. Let's move so our Ancestor can get in the action. Just some low-level kobolds. That's not too bad. Alistar's Intoxication. Is this the one? No, this will make everybody poison. So, is this the poison or the confused one? Converts a small portion of the brain matter of those around you into alcohol. So this makes everybody confused. This one might be worth doing. But there again, okay. Two-headed ogre. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire a... Honestly, let's fire a Curie dart at it. Armor up. Ooh. Four-headed Hydra and a two-headed ogre. We'll kill the Hydra at least. I think we're actually okay. The ogre doesn't want to come closer for some reason. We have no more magic. Can we lightning rod it? Thank goodness. And our ancestor came back, as they always do. Good. Centaur warrior zombie. You're a necromancer, right? Withered sorceress, exceptionally cruel by an orc standards. Living fear for her, dead obey her commands. So yeah, she's a necromancer. All right. Kind of annoying, but not too bad. Dagger of Venom. That would have been really nasty, but we're proof. Mind Burst. Nice little ability. Are vampires, are you immune to cold? Resistant to cold and drowning. You're only resistant. So we're just going to hit you with our mace. You resistant to cold? No. So we're going to move down. We'll go ahead and hailstorm. How is our 11%? You know what? We're going to increase our conjurations just a scooch. Conjuration is kind of a general thing. Oh, I got a new skill. What do we get? Regenerates quickly. Okay. Looking fine. All right, let's go down. This is 12, so we're just going to take a quick peek. See if there's any easy thing for us to get. The shadow, we can take that on. Okay, let's go ahead and go to lair. Dungeon 12 is where scary stuff starts to happen. So lair is a very different design, this kind of green and yellow design. We're going to look for... It's a lot more open, which kind of goes against our builds. I do kind of start... the conjuration... The irradiate is such a good ability. Sonja... Very susceptible to magic, but the thing with Sonja that is really dangerous is she has a sort of distortion, and that can send you to the abyss, which we really, really don't want. So we're going to take this. 79% chance to affect. Her mind is blasted. She took a ton of damage. Let's try this again. Blew her up. Sweet. So Sonja is very susceptible to those kinds of attacks. Thank goodness. One of the best things you can do is a polymorph. It's one of the only uses for a polymorph, as far as I'm concerned. is use them for somebody who has a dangerous weapon. It'll make them drop their weapon. Okay. This is something more interesting. So poison vapor, sting. Oligard's toxic radiance is very handy. Let's go ahead and put this in our book. In fact, this would go very well with our freeze. It makes it's kind of the anti ramparts. So it will change any tile that's not next to a wall into poison. Let's go ahead and do this. We do have a good poison ability. So the mace is almost there. Let's go ahead and start training poison. We're going to train that up to 12. Would rather have earth because earth is a little bit better end game than poison, but we don't have anything. See, this would be a really good time to cast that spell, but obviously we just barely memorized it. Let's go ahead and heal. Hail to the chief. Actually, yeah, we'll do this. And you even managed to heal up. I guess you finished that guy off, so that helps. Freeze. Okay. Ring of Fire. We're not going to use you, but out of curiosity. So we're at 78%. That's good already. So if we wear this, we get some intelligence bonus, but Hailstorm, yeah, we can't wear this. It's not going to do it. Cuts out too much of our ability to do spells. It would be nice to get a little bit more protection. I think if you increase strength, then that effect is kind of reduced. So we may do some of that. We're slowing down, so we're going to switch and let our ally. A basilisk usually isn't too bad if you're fighting it by itself, because they do almost no damage to a stone target, but it can be really nasty if you're in a group and they turn you to stone. It's not as bad, though, when we have summons. And with Hep, we always have a summon. Almost. Bullfrog and a Water Moccasin, they're not too bad. Actually, let's go ahead and get you into a better spot. Good. Excellent. Okay. Good a spot as we can ask for to fight you. Okay, that's a good spot. Excellent. So Fedorus, that's your name, right? The plant god. Fed us. Yeah, there's always some Oklo plants. Yeah, no, we're not gonna fight you. There's a polar bear. How did we miss you? 58% is still pretty risky. So, Hailstorm does do some physical damage and some cold damage. It will still work on cold resistant things because you're still hitting it with little plunks of ice. So that's pretty nasty, right? All right. Layer 2, go. Go ahead and get you into a better position. These are blink frogs, so they'll jump all over the place. They're annoying, but they're not that bad. Unless they're, you know, in a group of other stuff. Okay. Poison magic is level 4. How's our... Okay, we did train up to level 12. And we do not have our book anymore, so... I'm used to using the skill books to get rid of them quicker, but it doesn't matter as much because they're no longer in take up an item slot, I believe. They used to. So you wanted to kind of get rid of them sooner if you thought you ever might need them. But since they don't have that item slot anymore, then that's kind of nice. Still, 12 is not bad. Okay. That'll get the frozen ramparts to take effect. Good. How's our poison? Okay, we can cast Toxic Radiance now. And... well... the poison is a long ways away. Let's go ahead and throw a dart. I'm going to tell to follow me. Good. Perfect. Let's get you before you move. Excellent. Got you trapped. Just do some more auto-exploring. There's usually not too bad. When I first started playing, I would play with a Minotaur Berserker, and I was not as skilled. And what ended up happening, if I had lucky draws, I could go down to dungeon really quick, to dungeon 15. But if I didn't then, and if I went to lair first, I would always die. I used to die in lair all the time. But now that rarely happens because I've gotten better. And I say this as I am in a bad situation. Not that bad. So let's stop and think here for a sec. The blink frogs are annoying, but not hideous. I think we're just gonna wait. We'll armor up. I'm gonna freeze the Mamba. Let's go ahead and ramparts. So we're gonna kill the blink frog. Let's quash a potion. We shouldn't have had to do this. There we go. Where is the nearest upstairs? Oh boy. We're gonna run. Okay. I didn't mean to actually cast the ramparts there, but that's fine. Tell follow. Let's go ahead and ramparts here, and we're okay. Good. Woo! That was lucky. +4 protection. We also picked up a dagger, a Vorpal. That's not that great. +4 protection. Let's put that on. There's not usually a lot of invisible stuff in lair. So we're going to let this go. Let's hail. Oh, that's right, I got that poison spell that we can do. But that one requires going out in the open. 12% though is not bad. So we have credible poison magic now. Poisonous vapors, I don't really like it very much. Oh, that just poisons everybody. That's not the spell I thought it was, but it's still good. It's really fun to have that one with the flame spell. Yeah, Toxic Radiant, yeah. So there's really not much of a reason for us to not lead with this. So we are petrified, so we can't move. We're no longer petrified, and cool, we're level 13. Poison magic is up. Okay. Honestly, let's only get their poison up to 10. Unless we want to get the intoxication. The intoxication will confuse everybody, which is pretty nice. We have a unidentified amulet. Rhyme Drake, these guys are annoying. But only if they're in packs. One on at a time, they're not bad. Amulet of Faith. I'm not sure. How well does Amulet of Faith work with HEP? Works really well when you're invoking a lot of stuff. What evokes do we have? So transference, we can switch our person with a different thing. Well, let's see here. Transference will forces a target with your creature to pass through the realms. So it'll exchange place with our ancestor. So depending on where our ancestor is, that could be quite handy. Those near the target will be drained to a degree depending on the invocation skill. Idealize will restore your... will heal our ancestor and give them some extra strength. So that's nice. I think we should start doing more of that kind of stuff. Guess you can't poison the toad. Ice Blast. So, let's just go ahead and freeze. Oh boy. So this is it Grim? Who is like a wolf guy. Although we killed all of his wolves before we found him. We can buy our manual of dodging now. Where is he? I'm sure he must be here somewhere. No? Really? We just found 4 wolves without him? That's rare. 4-headed Hydra. Hydra's resistant to poison. I think they are. Yeah. We don't want to mess with the Hydra as is. But coming here, let's try transference. A, B. I'm going to transfer this guy. So our ancestor swapped places with it. Hey, that actually was pretty handy. It looks like he got drained too. Cool. So that got us, our ancestor into a better spot and it into a better spot. We'll have to use that more. Good. We are using a good Hydra weapon. Berserk Rage, I guess, doesn't affect us. So we'll toss it. I don't think we're very likely to use it anyways. Yeah. The Radiance, Toxic Radiance does not work on it. Jeez. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna hail to the chief some. Get the guy poisoned. Good, good. Amnesia, so we can forget some of our spells. Another amnesia. All right. Oh boy. Yeah. There is not a chance that we're going to take on this many Death Yaks in the open. Nope. Let's go to the next stair. Okay, that's not bad. Let's try one of these spells. Oh dear. So that was a noise scroll. We never really want to use some of those, but let's... Where's the king toad? Oh, he's over there. Okay. Merfolk, so that's an entrance to Shoals. What's a siren? Huh. Let's get armor and then freeze up. Okay, perfect. Let's have it come... Yeah, I'm going to break the armor. Tell follow, frozen ramparts, and then let it go. Good. Identity... Cancellation, okay. A rhyme drake. So the fact that it'll let me do this tells me it's at least a little bit susceptible. Good. Let's go back. We're going to let you freeze. Cane toads are one of my least favorite enemies here. We got a bunch of summons. So we have Summon Forest, Summon Mana Viper. Both of those are pretty good. Summon Giant Cactus. I'll put them in our smaller book, but I don't think we're that likely to take them. We could get Alistar's Intoxication, and with a little bit of transmutation skill, we would probably be able to cast it, no problem. Okay, Death Yaks. Actually want the Death Yak to chase me. So we're going to fire a dart at it. Tell follow. C. Go ahead and ice up. Let's go ahead and poison these guys. Hail to the chief. I guess we'll keep throwing darts. Dear, our ancestor died, and we lost our ability, and we have no magic. Yeah, we're going to run. We did kill some of the Death Yaks. I think we could probably take on one even with no magic and no ancestor, but why risk it? Come follow me. Let's go over here. Okay. Go ahead and Frozen Ramparts, and we're just going to pound you. Good. This is a decent... Well, no. Tell follow. Armor. Let's go ahead and irradiate these guys. Hail to the chief. Okay. Let's irradiate them again. Okay, poison abilities up a bit. Good. Woo! That was close. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Oh, we have a new version. Haha. I had wrong muscle memory that popped up. Alright, anyways. Let's, I was thinking of saving for some reason, but you don't need to save in this game because it does that automatically whether you want it to or not. So we're going to fire a flame at the electric eel, which is going to create a cloud of steam, and they are very susceptible. Let's try our transference ability. Tell follow. Go ahead and come here. Invocations is up. So, what skills should we get some more of? I think it's time for a little bit more fighting and dodging. Let's go ahead and poison these guys. Okay, excellent. Yeah, not too bad. Let's see here. Blink Frog and... There's a lot of space. Don't go too far away. Where there's one Blink Frog, there's always more. Actually, we can poison these guys, and then they will be pretty susceptible to that. Really love to get more poison stuff, though. Book of Vapors. What does Book of Vapors have? Poisonous Vapors, which we don't care, and Corpse Rot. Yeah, not worth it for us. Layer 5. Okay, so this... Layer 6, the bottom level is of any dungeon is usually a little bit tricky. Layer 6 isn't too terrible. It's one of the less scary bottoms, although it really depends on which one you get. There are some vaults in Layer, though, that are worse than the bottom level. The Rhyme Drake one. Ooh, that's nasty. I still have nightmares about it. I think they may have improved that level, so it's not quite so crazy. Some more poison darts. Glove. That's already in D2. I don't think we're going to do that. Corpse Rot. So, what is your deal? Rapidly accelerates the decomposition of living monsters slain by the caster. So, as we kill stuff, then they become poisonous, I guess. It wouldn't take much for us to be able to cast that either. It does work fairly well with our abilities. So we may have to forget this one eventually, but we're just going to get a scooch of necromancy and a scooch of air magic. I think a little bit more necromancy. And we'll train everything at once. It's usually frowned upon, but I don't care. There and back book. Obviously, we learned nothing new, or else it would have let us read it. Okay. 4 yaks. We could probably take these guys with poison. I'm worried about what else we may attract, which we are attracting some attention. Because this is the bottom level of layer, and bottom level tends to be pretty open. Corpse Rot is already improved. Let's go ahead and poison all these guys. More poison. We're low on magic. I'm actually... just gonna take you upstairs and finish you off, and then take a chance to heal. We'll go back down the same stairs. Okay, I will poison then. Okay, we'll freeze you. Good. The moccasins are moccasinning me. Nah, they're not bad. Winged wyvern. Okay. Little mini dragon there. Let's think about this. The hornets, moccasin. No, nothing's going to be too bad for us. Nothing's really susceptible to poison, is it? Oh, that could be poisoned. Oh, they are susceptible even. So let's go ahead and poison everything. We're going to switch places with you. We'll do our hail to the chief. 5-headed hydra. Let's run. Well, what to do now? You are resistant to poison, so we're not going to poison. You're too close to hailstorm. let's armor up. I'm going to try Mind Burst. I have too few shots of that to really make it worthwhile. So, Ice Blast, you're too close. We could Lightning Rod. Great. What can we do? Well, I could Transference here, and that will have the Hydra not be close to me. And also weaken everything. Then, what? The Moccasin is confused, so I can walk away from it safely. It'll break the ramparts, but that's okay. Nothing's in the ramparts. Shoot. Let's go ahead and teleport. Very dangerous to do, but I don't think we have another choice. Okay. This is another teleport. Oh, fudge. Quaff. Heal wounds. Teleport again. Heal wounds. We'll poison everything. Heal wounds again. Oh, dear. This may be the end. Heal wounds. Okay. We see a staircase. If I teleport here and then heal wounds, we're guaranteed to come somewhere safe. Okay. Woo! Probably could have done that with a lot less use of evocables, but evocables are there to be used, right? There's another moccasin somewhere. Well, I'm not going to go down that staircase. Let's try this one. This one has some yaks, but let's come over here. These are just standard yaks, so... Dear. Let's go ahead and poison again. We're a little bit low. Let's Corpse Rod. Which I don't know if we were successful in that. Ramparts again. We have a Hydra coming. We're going to break the ramparts, go up the stairs, and pound this guy. Woo! Not down that staircase. Not down that one. Let's try this one. What the... Poison you. Okay. Poison you as well. Poison everything. Let's go up the stairs. Recall my ancestor. Oh, still trapped in memory. So he died. So we did find the last moccasin. I had a feeling we would eventually. Okay, let's go back down here. I'm going to come into the corner where I am protected. My ancestor should be fine. Go ahead and poison you. All right. 7-headed Hydra. Well, can't Ice Blast you. So let's Ice Blast you from here. V, D, enter. V, D, let's try here. Okay. Rhyme Drake, okay. I'm gonna... Let's bring you back. Okay. Yeah, let's find a better spot to fight you guys. There we go. So far, this is turning into a mess, but we're alive. If we're smart, we can use some of our other evocables to get us out of trouble. Noxious Bog. Oh, you are so good. So it's a transmutation, which actually would not be a bad skill for us to use. Well, we can't get the Noxious Bog now. We would need to increase our poison ability to like 14 maybe. Ring of Wizardry. How does this change things? Put on over our protection. So then if we look to memorizing spells, that does improve things quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Amulet of Faith. And we're going to... Let's drop Protection of Fire and Corrosion Resistance. I think we still want the protection on versus the wizardry, but the wizardry may be of some interest. Okay. So far, so good. We're surviving. Okay. We did have a somewhat unusually high number of teleport potions and healing for that matter. So, we're a little bit lucky, but I think we're doing fine. Another bear. Let's poison everything. Yeah, we're gonna run. So our ancestor will run interference for us. Then we're gonna jump up here. For crying out loud. I didn't think you would be that bad. Let's do a No, I don't want to do a transference. Um, should have healed. I thought the blasting might be enough to get it dead, but nope. Welp. I guess we'll call this one done then. Thank you guys much for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. Feel free to follow my YouTube channels, which are some links below, and follow me here for when we play next. I haven't decided what we'll do next. I may continue with this. It is a lot of fun, actually, to play this game. Thank you guys so much for everything, and until next time, keep on trekking. Take care, guys.